I am Moumita Roy Hajira from AIMLIS, a place where you can get all relevant information and knowledge regarding library and information science. Welcome everybody. In this video, you will get the topic Recent Trends in Library Cataloging from Ancient Time to 21st Century in two parts. Part 1 will cover the following topics: AACR, ISBT, OPAC, Cataloging Network, RTA. And the part 2 will cover FRBR, FRAD, FRSAD, BibFrame, FRBRW. PDF link of the topic will be shared in the description box of part 2 videos. Kindly watch this. So friends, watch this video till the end, and if you enjoy it, kindly give me like and share this video to your friends. Don't forget to subscribe my channel AIMLIS and press bell button to get notification for next videos. So friends, let's start. The meaning of library cataloging. Cataloging is the core of every library, a basic tool of retrieval in any document collection. The word catalog has been derived from the Greek expression katalogos. It means a list, register, or complete enumeration of something. The list can be books, maps, or other items arranged in definite systematic order in a library. The history of library cataloging. The history of cataloging is indeed a fascinating area of study. The 7th century BCE Babylonian library of Assurbanipal was led by the librarian Ibn Saru, who prescribed a catalogue of clay tablets by subject. As librarian, Gottfried van Swieten introduced the world's first card catalogue in 1780 as the prefect of the Imperial Library, Austria. The 19th century marks the beginning of code making. Among them some are Panegy's 91 Rules in 1841, British Museum Cataloging Rules, which is also known as Panegy's 91 Rules, Carter Rules. Charles Samy Carter published Rules for a Dictionary Catalogue in 1876, which considered as landmark work in the history of cataloging codes. Classified Catalogue Code. Siali Ramamitra Ranganathan published the first Indian Library Code (CCC) in 1934. The code marked for its simplicity, clarity, and brevity. AACR, Anglo-American Cataloging Rules. Attempts to devise a common cataloging code, an international conference on cataloging principles ICCP held in Paris in 1961, which asserted the importance of drawing up a code of rules. This led to the production of the Anglo-American Cataloging Rules in 1967, which edited by C. Summers Planting. After some major revision, AACR 2 published in 1978, edited by Michael Gorman and Paul W. Winkler. AACR 2R appeared in 1988. ISBT, International Standard Bibliographic Description. In 1969, IFPLA sponsored an international meeting of cataloging experts at Copenhagen. That is standardization of the form and content of bibliographic description be established. The first text of the ISBTM was published in 1971 as a set of recommendations. The ISBT defines 9 areas of description. Each area except area 7 is composed of multiple elements with structured classifications. 9 areas of ISBT. Area 0, Content Form and Media Type area. Area 1 titled and statement of responsibility area consisting of title proper, parallel title, other title information, statement of responsibility. Area 2 edition area. Area 3 material type or type of resource specific area, example the scale of a map or the numbering of a periodical. Area 4 publication, production, distribution area. Area 5 material description area, example number of pages in a book or number of CDs issued as a unit. Area 6 series area. Area 7 notes area. Area 8 resource identifier and terms of availability area, example ISBN, ISSN. To get online support and guidance to crack UGC, NTA, NET, SET, JRF, KVS, WBSSC librarian and all type of competitive exams in the field of library and information science, you should join AIMLIS online coaching classes. Our WhatsApp number is 9163 442987 and email ID is momita.aimlis21@gmail.com. AIMLIS will provide you 4,000 plus objective questions with answers, theory notes based on syllabus, live classes with video recording, free demo classes, mock tests, previous year's questions with answers, practice sets and interview tips. OPAC Online Public Access Catalog. OPAC is basically the gateway to library collection. This is an interface through which users can search a library catalog and can also perform a number of other operations such as borrower record checking, reservation of items, online renewal and so on. The four major components of OPACs are: number 1, user interface, which allows a user to interact with the system. Number 2, main catalog database, which is something like the card catalogs, each card being converted into a bibliographic card. Number 3, the index file called the inverted file, which may be conceived as a back of the book. The display or print format, which directly relates to cataloging and to AACR 2. Standards for cataloging. There are basically two types of standards used in cataloging. The first one is the international standard like ISO 2709. Second set of standards relates to the content designators like MARC. There are several such standards like AUS MARC, UK MARC, Indy MARC, etc. Cataloging network. OCLC, Online Computer Library Center, the world's largest library information network, headquarters at Dublin, Ohio, was founded in 1967 as Ohio College Library Center. The founder of OCLC was Frederick G. Kilgour. OCLC offers the following services: WorldCat, the OCLC Online Union Catalog, the OCLC System, OCLC Fast Search Service, and OCLC Fast Search Electronic Collections Online Service. Arlene, Research Library Group RLG was founded in 1974 as a US-based library consortium. This system evolved into the online database Arlene, Research Libraries Information Network. WLN, Western Library Network, merged into Online Computer Library Center. Cataloging and information technology. Nowadays, the ever-expanding growth of information and information technology, increasing volumes and multiple formats of information, changing user expectation and behaviors brought about even higher levels of challenges for catalogers. Cataloging of internet resources can be done by using a set of tools called ROADs, Resource Organization and Discovery in Subject-Based Services. New technologies require new skills. The modern cataloger has to be multi-skilled, computer literate, and able to operate different in-house library systems, able to use the online packages such as Mark 21 Standard Online, WebDewey, WebLC, search interfaces, etc. RDA, Resource Description and Access. RDA emerged from the International Conference on the Principles and Future Development of ASER held in Toronto in 1997. Resource Description and Access initially released in June 2010 as the successor to ASER 2. The Joint Steering Committee for Development of RDA JSC recognized that ASER 2 was not a code that would serve 21st century users, and they wanted to introduce as an alternative for the electronic environment. The features of RDA are: RDA will provide a set of guidelines and instructions on the formulating descriptive data. RDA is specifically designed for description and access for digital resources. An important feature of RDA will be its independence from the presentation of data, because RDA-based cataloging can be readily accommodated in many other than MARC encoding standards and metadata schema. The underlying conceptual models for RDA are FRBER, FRRST, and FRAD. So friends, I hope this video is very fruitful for all of you. To get more videos and information regarding library and information science, kindly like and subscribe the channel. If you have any queries, please say on comment box and share this video to your friends. Before ending my video, friends, all of you can connect with me through these following links.